Hello everyone, it is Suki and servers are down. It's been a little over an hour since they went down and we have the patch 5.05 notes. This is the patch that's going to introduce Eden Savage as well as a few job adjustments. Now, because this is patch 5.05, it's not like a major patch, it's kind of like a middle patch. There's not going to be as many job adjustments I'm not expecting a whole lot, but there are definitely a few jobs in particular. Ninja, Astrologian, definitely. That I'm really expecting to see quite a few changes here. I haven't actually looked through over these yet, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these and see what we're getting into. So I did those. I did those dots. I did my dots on the range DPS as well as the three healers. So I put my thoughts out there. I said what changes I would like to see, and I guess we're gonna go ahead and see if we get any of those changes here. Again, if we something doesn't get adjustments now, we're probably gonna have to wait until 5.1 to see more adjustments. But yeah, let's see. So we're just gonna go through most of these. So dungeons of Le Giha. These are kind of like the Aquapolis, Lost Canals type of thing, I believe. Yeah, similar to Aquapolis and Lost Canals. Exactly what I just said. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. If you are gathering your maps, I haven't even touched my gatherers yet. I probably should get into that now that I've finally gotten all of my healers and range DPS leveled. Now I can finally kind of take some time and maybe dabble in with the crafters and gatherers. Free company. New craftable items have been added to the company workshop. That's sure, cool. Following adjustments and additions have been made to subaquatic voyages. I have not even touched that in years, so yeah, I'm not even gonna make any mention of that. New furnishings added. Sure. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Battle system. How long is this section, by the way? Not that long. All right, yeah. All right. Let's see. Pugilist monk. I haven't seen very many monks running around this expansion so far. So let's see what they get. Opo Raptor form and Coral form increased to 15 seconds. That's actually a really neat change. I actually really like that. Mantra's radius has been increased from 7 to 15 yalms. Nice. Mantra, that thing where it's just like where it's nature's min, but everybody gets it. Same recast time, same duration, and everything. Yeah, we just made it better. So you're welcome, monks. Form shift. The Quirl form bonus extends grease lightning duration to maximum has been added. That's some really weird wording. What I think that means is that when you get to the Quirl form, when you're using form shift, it just extends grease lightning back to maximum, which is good. That's nice. That means that in between pulls, you now have an option whilst moving to keep your grease lightning up. You have a knotmon or whatever it's called, but you have to kind of stand still and channel that in order for that to kind of increase your grease lightning. I think you might also have to be in battle as well in order to actually use that. So a form shift, being able to extend grease lightning to its maximum, that's good because that falls in line with the changes that like Black Mage got, where they can just keep using their I don't even know what the skill is called, but they keep using that ability to get their Umbral ice continuously refreshing. So that's a good change. Meditation, the additional effect opens all 5 chakra when used outside of battle. That's nice. That basically means that instead now when you're outside of battle and you're not inside of battle, you can just press it once and you get all 5 of your chakra stats all at once. So now that's less button pressing you have to do. So sure, why not? Riddle of Earth, Earth's reply bonus now nullifies all action direction requirements. Uh, huh. That's interesting. I don't know if you still need to get hit with damage in order for Riddle Earth to actually trigger now, because I haven't actually been playing Monk that much. But that's an interesting change. That's more directional nullification, I guess, more positional nullification for you if those 2 stacks of True North weren't enough for you on Monk. Riddle of Fire. The effect increases weapon skill recast time by 15 seconds has been. What? The effect increases weapon skill recast time by 15% has been removed. Holy shit. That is honestly probably the biggest surprise I'm gonna see throughout this entire patch notes. Wow, I was not expecting that. I mean, damage reduced from 30% to 25%, but who cares? That 5%, that doesn't matter. Your weapon recast time, it doesn't get affected by Riddle of Fire anymore. That's a 25% damage buff on Monk now. Like, I know we lost internal release on Monk, which, that's a real shame, but that's 25% damage with no drawbacks once every 90 seconds. That's insane. All right, that's cool. Hopefully this is gonna get more monks onto the job. Now I'm actually really wanting to try out monk. I'm really glad actually that they didn't buff tornado kick, because if they actually buff tornado kick, then they risk tornado kick. A tornado kick rotation being optimal again, and I don't want to deal with tornado kick. I hate tornado kick, but yeah, wow, that's wow. Okay, forbidden chakra. The condition can only be executed while in combat has been added. Enlightenment. The condition can only be executed while in combat has been added. That's really weird because these are attacks. Like forbidden chakra and enlightenment are the attacks that you use your meditation stacks on. So it's kind of weird that you can only execute them while in combat, because I mean they're combat skills, so you'd have to be in combat to use them. So I'm kind of confused by that change, but all right, sure. Ninja Gust Slash combo potency increased from 250 to 300. Um, I feel ya, ninjas. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not even playing ninja. That is not enough for ninjas. That is not enough for ninjas. Mitzi is gonna be so sad. When she wakes up for the patch. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be enough for ninjas. I can assure you there. I'm pretty sure. Like I was expecting a much longer list of changes for ninja, but just Gust Slash getting a 50 potency bump, like that's still some DPS there. But that I don't think ninjas are gonna think that's enough. So yeah, all right, wow. I feel you, ninjas. Samurai, all right. I didn't actually think Samurai needed very many adjustments. Meikyo Shisui has been reduced from 60 to 55 seconds. All right, that's fine. Meditate duration increased from 30 to 45 seconds. Now, that's actually the buff you get. When you meditate, you get stacks to kind of expend on Shoha, I believe is the ability or the weapon skill. I don't actually know if it's a weapon skill or ability because I haven't actually been playing Samurai yet. But yeah, that's what your meditate buff is. That's what it's talking about. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if for some reason you didn't have 30 seconds wasn't enough time for you to get back up both of your Shifu and your Jinpu buff to use your meditate stacks on Shoha. If 30 seconds somehow wasn't enough, then you got another 15 seconds, I guess. Tsubame, Gashi, and Higenbana, Goken, Setsugeka, cast time has been made instant. Huh. So this is that's the weapon skill that mimics the last Iajutsu skill you used. I'm pretty sure. So it's now instant. That's interesting. All right, sure. Why not? I mean, I feel like that was just kind of a thing with Samurai where it was just like, yeah, you have a lot of damage, but you kind of have to factor in all of these weapon skills that have like kind of short cast times and kind of prepare around that. And that kind of added a bit of kind of fight knowledge to having to have some fight knowledge on samurai, so you're not like just using it while you're about to get hit. But yeah, all right, sure, that's fine. I guess because you have to use Sabame immediately after you use your Iajutsu skill, this just makes it a lot easier to use. Because maybe you use your Madare, and then something happens and you need to move away, or you need to be there's an AoE right under you. You can't just stand still, and then you're holding on to your Sabame for too long. So I guess this just makes it a little bit easier to use. And then Shoha, which we were just talking about, potency has been changed from 50 to 100, 200, 300, 500 to 100, 300, 400, 450, 500. So yeah, that's just a buff for the middle stacks, I guess. So yeah, that's nice. Machinist reassemble recast time reduced from 60 to 55 seconds. I didn't need that, but sure, okay. I'll take it. I mean, it's a very small decrease. I guess it's just so that your things line up a little bit better with reassemble. So you kind of just it lines up a little better in case you ever have to delay your drill or something or your air anchor for a couple seconds for some reason. But yeah, I mean, sure, I'll take it. I mean, it's a slight. Is it even a buff? It's more like a quality of life change, I guess, than a real buff. But yeah, all right, sure, why not? Uh, Summoner, recast time for summon got reduced to 3 seconds for all three summons. Sure. The delay before the detrimental status is applied has been reduced. This is for Ruin, because how Ruin acts now in Shadowbringers, it increases damage potency depending on if you have miasma and bio up. So I'm guessing this is definitely for Ruin and making sure that you get your increased potency on your ruins if you're reapplying bio and it hasn't been applied to the boss yet, or you're applying bio and hasn't been applied to the boss yet. So making sure that it's able to register that it's there. In case you're in Dreadworm Trance, for example, which I mean, if you have Dreadworm Trance, you have Tri Disasters. I don't know. Tri Disaster also the delay before detrimental status is applied has been reduced. So yeah, basically when you're in Dreadworm Trance and you got your insta cast ruins, that's basically just there to make sure you get your full potency on that first ruin. So yeah, all right, I like that change. Red Mage. Okay, I didn't actually know Red Mage were having mana issues, but all right. Looks like just MP cost reductions across the board, which sure, I guess you're not gonna have as many MP issues on Red Mage. And then enhanced reprise potency increased from 220 to 250. Mana requirements changed from 10 black mana and 10 white mana to 5 black mana and 5 white mana. So that's just the ability you use it in case you're about to overflow on mana and you just need to kind of expend some because you just can't quite get into using like your combo just yet. So yeah, sure, why not? Scholar changes. Wow. All right. Art of War potency has been increased from 150 to 160. Um, sure. All right. Sure. I'll take 10 more potency, I guess. I mean, all right. Broil Mastery effect change from increases the potency of Rune 2 to 160 to increases the potency of Rune 2 and Art of War to 160. So that's just accounting for the Art of War change. All right, sure. And then Sukker had its cast time reduced from 2.5 to 2 seconds. All right. That's kind of a weird change. Was anybody asking for that? Was there ever an issue where it's like, yeah, man, I can't get my Sukkers off fast enough? All right, sure. I mean, all right. Astrologian, here we go. Come on, what are you gonna give us? What are you gonna give us, Square Enix? Gravity potency increased from 130 to 140. So now it's actually equal with Holy, unless Holy got buffed too, which would be ridiculous. But all right. Cast time reduced from 2.5 to 1.5 seconds. So it got the Malefic tree. Well, that is insane. That's actually really good because Gravity is actually really good to use. Gravity is a DPS increase, by the way, on just using on two enemies because especially now since it got buffed, unless Malefic 3 Malefic we're on Malefic 4 unless Malefic 4 got buffed as well, Gravity is a DPS increase to use on just two enemies. It's not gonna do your MP very good to continuously do that, but it is a DPS increase. So if you have a lot of excess MP to just kind of burn, then yeah, Gravity, why not? Helios cast time has been reduced from 2.5 to 2 seconds. So kind of similar change to Sukkar there. All right, sure. Aspect of Helios also got that change. Cast time has been reduced to 2 seconds. Healing potency increased from 100 to 200. I complained about this in the video I just did earlier, and I was like, you know what? I just like it feels like that we're just missing that 100 potency that makes us equal to Medica 2. Now in Diurnal Sect, looks like we are getting that 700 potency, but looks like barrier damage nullification has been reduced from 250 to 125%. So that's a hold on. That equals out to about the same amount of a shield, right? Because you're doubling the potency of the heal, but you're also having the barrier. So without actually having to do any like actual math. So yeah, that should equal out so that you're just getting more of a cure and the shield is the same size. So that's cool. Lightspeed got its recast time reduced from 120 to 90 seconds. I dig it. Hyper Lightspeed effect change from reduces Lightspeed recast time by 10 seconds upon using Essential Divinity 2 reduces Lightspeed recast time to 9 seconds. All right, I kind of dig that change, honestly. All right, thinking about it rationally. So Essential Dignity has a recast time of 40 seconds, and Lightspeed had a recast time of 2 minutes, which meant you could get 3 essential dignities in that time frame. So that would reduce Lightspeed's recast time to 90 seconds, unless you are